Ciao a tutti. It's Jeff Ruth, and I'm going to give you a little bit of help with the just navigating the Sentieri website. Most of you have already gotten a good start. It's Tuesday morning, December 20th, and I'm guessing that you're not going to need a lot of the information here, but here goes, just in case. Sentieri, first of all, is the name of our textbook. It means paths or pathways, appropriate, of course, to what we're doing here, the learning trajectory. The major buttons here in your dashboard include the assignments, where you can find the calendar, the assessments, and also the activities, grades, learning tools. You have the vText, which is your ebook essentially, and then different resources and vocabulary tools. I would pay attention to these, especially now at the beginning, these two, because they contain lots of good information and very easy to navigate as well. Communications, you'll occasionally have some announcement, but not often. Okay, so let me see what else we can look at here. Before we hit the start key down below, let me go to activities and show you how this is organized. The different strands or kinds of activities you see on the left, this allows you to navigate to different chapters, which are called unità, with the lezioni. These are the repeating kinds of information, kinds of activities that you'll be looking at and studying throughout the course. Contesti or contexts, and that's the one we're looking at right here currently. It's highlighted. And these are generally in the beginning, you're given vocabulary, general thematic information for the chapter. Fotoromanzo means literally, romanzo is novel, and photo means visual, right? So essentially it's a video story. That is good. We don't have time to do it in our text, in our studies, but I encourage you to listen to it. It's well done, and you can also do the activities that I have not assigned in this. Those activities don't accrue toward your grade, but I will take into account at the end of the semester if you do other activities that are not assigned. That'll be a plus for you. Note here that the assigned and all activities button is how you find those other activities. By default, it's assigned only. Okay, cultura is in English. It is what it sounds like, whereas Italian spoken, different cultural aspects of the language and society. Struttura means structure, and this is about grammar, right? So in general, in every lezione, you have 3 different grammar topics. And then down here you have some summary work, sometimes some reading and writing and listening, and then vocabulary. Moving back now to the dashboard. All right, let's do an activity. You hit start. Okay, this is the first one it presents us with. And for every activity you get 2 attempts. All right, and for true false, of course, it's just 1. Where there are binary answers, it's just 1, but 2 attempts in general. Before we try one of these, let me show you that you can also choose assignment list and then jump around if you prefer to do them out of order. Info, okay, this is a key one. It tells you have 2 attempts for this activity. Gives you tells you where you are in the course, due date, and down here, don't miss out on these. These are really useful, easy to navigate. And this here, if I clicked on this now, this is the book icon. It would take you to pages 2 and 4 of your vText, which are needed to successfully complete this exercise here. So generally, it's the opposite that you'll do. You'll read the chapter or part of the chapter, and then you'll come to do the exercises. In any case, for further reference, you'd click on this. Okay, so let's do some very random kinds of answers here, filling this out without taking any look at the actual answers. I don't think we're going to get too much of a good grade here. All right, in fact, pretty badly completed. Retry. This is our second attempt. Be sure to use those second attempts. All right. You'll see here, with any luck, we'll have better results. Okay. Okay, looks like we gained 1. And then basically that's submitted. Okay, you can go back and practice these as well, right? Okay, let's go back to our dashboard. And I believe that's it. One more thing to say. When you look at a bundle of activities with a deadline, a single deadline like these, you can choose to show all the activities if you wish. This gives you the first few. It gives you the different strands and the activities that are in each strand. 31 activities is a lot. At 3 hours and 13 minutes is a lot. However, as I mentioned in the initial email, don't be frightened by this because it's always a lot less. I'd say a lot less, at least considerably less. Okay, it depends on the person and the time available to you and so forth. But don't be daunted by this. Later this week, I think you have an assignment day with even more activities, more time up here. But again, you'll be running through this. A lot of students do this in half of the time. Okay, you do want to give all of the activity the activities required in the course as much time as you can. It's a compressed course, and there's lots and lots to do in a short period of time. But take that with a grain of salt when you see these high time numbers here. Okay, that's it. Be sure to reach out to me anytime for help.